feel like a bull in the china shop sometimes, breaking all the norms and not knowing what to do.
The 25 things you should never do here in the Philippines.
I need help. 25 things, Chrissy.
Yes.
You know, as an American, we're loud and proud. Everybody is worried about saving face. People are not confrontational. There's customs I'm not familiar with. You could make mistakes and draw a stink eye.
And for you who are planning to be here in the Philippines, for you to know what you should not do here to avoid conflicts or trouble.
There's one custom that might get you killed, and you might want to stick around and watch for that one. If you do this,
You might get
25. Chrissy, it's so many.
no, actually 25 is just
Just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
We should start with cultural sensitivity.
first and foremost, it is very important to give respect of the rich Filipino culture and traditions. Avoid making sensitive comments about religious beliefs, traditions, and cultures. Never disrespect or make fun of the Filipino accent, dialect, and languages. Avoid public displays of affection.
What about dating a younger woman, a relationship faux pas I might make?
In a relationship with a younger woman, always prioritize consent and respect. Don't assume that all Filipinas are looking for a foreigner partner. Avoid flaunting your wealth or being overly generous.
Okay. We've got cultural, we've got dating.
And we have social interactions.
How to behave in polite society. I'm just relaxing, Western style.
Never point your feet with people or any religious objects.
Huh. Chrissy, you can't do that. Chrissy, you were about to waste a lot of money. I had to speak up.
Guys, never ever raise your voice, especially when you're in public, because it will lead you into trouble.
You know, if you're a big 6 foot tall Western man, people might think you're raising your voice when you're just speaking normally too. Chrissy, that local politician.
Avoid discussing politics.
I don't know about you guys, but one of the best things about being away from home is to get away from the brain damage that goes on where everybody's hating on everybody else when it comes to politics. Chrissy, you know, when you're out and you've learned your social interactions, I guess you have to learn how not to eat with your fingers too.
Yes, you have to learn what is the dining etiquette here in the Philippines.
Can I just dive right in?
No. If you're a visitor, if you're a guest in a home, you should wait for the host to dig in first before you do. And also a reminder, wait until they finish praying.
Chrissy, I ate everything.
Yes, that's good because here in the Philippines, we value each piece of rice.
Don't waste food.
Don't waste food.
Here, Chrissy, here's my fork.
You have to remember, here in the Philippines, our left hand considered unclean. So never use it when handling some kitchen utensils or some eating materials like this.
Didn't know. I'm planning to make a visit to your family home in the next month or two. Is there anything special about visiting family homes I need to know about?
Of course, there's a lot of things that you need to consider in visiting homes. When visiting home, don't forget to bring some small gifts or even a piece of food. And don't forget to remove your slippers or your shoes before you enter the house because it's the sign of respect.
Hi, Chrissy, it's good to see you.
Don't touch anyone's head, especially when it is a child.
You're not a child. Chrissy, what about out in public?
Don't haggle aggressively with street vendors. Bargaining is very common here, but just do it in a very polite way. Respect, no smoking, and no vaping signs.
When it comes to politics, sex, and religions, they say not to talk about those things over the dinner table and in polite company. But boy, people take their religion quite seriously here in the Philippines.
Yes. So when I met Rob, I really told him right away that I don't want to joke about religion. You have to respect Filipino religious belief.
And I guess when we get around religious sites, there's some special rules.
Yes. Respect churches and religious sites. When you go there, dress up modestly and cover your shoulder and your knees. And when you are inside churches and religious sites, turn your phone into silent, do not take photos, and disrupt religious ceremonies. Avoid wearing revealing clothes like this when you are near the religious sites and respect its sanctity.
Here in the Philippines, people tip, they don't tip. You never want to leave any tips no matter where we go.
Because that is the thing that we don't usually do. But you as a foreigner here in our country, what you should do?
Well, I guess when the taxi takes me home or picks me up from home, he kind of knows where I live. Maybe it's a good idea to tip.
So there are also things that you need to consider when tipping.
In the West, we leave 15-20% every time we get service. What's going on here in the Philippines? If I give a $10 tip for dinner, what are people going to think?
You know, Filipino are very appreciative. Any amount of your tip will do.
Quite often there'll be a 10% service charge included. Does the waiter get the 10%?
Actually, it depends on the restaurant because some restaurants really doesn't give the 10% to their workers, but
So-
some restaurants does.
So it's probably a good idea to ask the waiter if the 10% goes to him. And if he says it does, that's it. The tip is 10%. Typically here in the Philippines for a meal, 10% is really appreciated because most Filipinos don't leave a tip.
Don't haggle over a small amount of money.
Wait a minute, Chrissy. Yesterday, I ordered some coffee beans delivered, and the website said it was 900 pesos,
Yes.
or roughly $17. The woman pulled up on the motorcycle and said 1,300 pesos.
Mhm.
Should I have paid the 1,300 pesos? Because I didn't. I said your website says 900. She said it's 1,300. I'm an American. I said the website said 900. She took 900 pesos. Did I make a mistake? Did I haggle over small money? $8.
If it doesn't hurt them, then it's okay.
She gave in pretty easily on the second try.
Yes.
That's a lot of money, 1,300 pesos for 1 kilo of locally grown Arabica beans. I wanted to pay the 900, so I hope I didn't offend anybody.
Hi, madam. Can I buy one piece of egg, please?
500 pesos?
Remember, don't use large money to purchase just a little small thing from the market. It's seen to be disrespectful.
Okay. You know what? It's culture, in any culture, give back the money. Well, Chrissy, I think that's a good way to build rapport and get along with the local people is to follow these customs.
Yes.
If you were to sing Frank Sinatra My Way at karaoke, I hear you might get shot dead.
No, it's just an old
Oh, it's happened.
story
It
about
really
that.
happened.
Really?
That's a custom you don't ever want to forget. I guess if you know how not to hurt yourself in public and with your girlfriend and at dinner and at the family home and around religious societies, your experience in the Philippines might go a little more smoothly.
Yes. Actually, it's not that very hard to be here in the Philippines because most of the Filipinos are really understanding about foreigners. But you as a foreigner that are planning to be here, at least you will have these ideas that you will have in your mind the moment you land in our country.
That's it from Fly Me to the Philippines.
See you in our next video.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. It's good for your karma. Bye.